Hello again. This is still Lindy Wallach, Park and Trails Planner with Clark County Parks and Nature. We have a separate project from Hazel Dell Community Parks updates, and I'm going to share a little bit about that with you now. It's the Heritage Farm Public Access Improvements Project. Heritage Farm, located on Northeast 78th Street, just west of an intersection with Northeast 25th Avenue, is an 80-acre portion of the historic district known as the Clark County Poor Farm. The site is listed on national, state, and local historic registries for its history as the Clark County Poor Farm and Washington State University Agricultural Experimental Station. The site is currently used for mixed farming, research, and educational space. Thousands of people in our community benefit from work done at the farm each year, but the existence of the farm is not well known outside of those participating in programs here. With the adoption of the 2020 Master Plan update for the farm, Clark County Council directed Parks and Nature to make public access improvements to the farm. Currently, to visit the farm, you must be registered in a program with a user group. The vision is for portions of the farm to be open for casual access to the farm, which would allow visitors to better understand the history and the great work that is going on there today, possibly encouraging participation in programs there. Our current project is twofold. First, we have sited and are beginning final design and construction on a new multipurpose building we are calling the Harvest Pavilion. This building will provide restrooms and a covered space for farm programming users. Outdoor classes can be held without disturbance from the weather at the farm. The building will also function as a trailhead for the future community accessible trail. The second part of our project is to design a concept for that future trail. The final design and construction is not included in this current project phase, but is anticipated to begin in 2027 and will include a separate outreach and engagement process. Here you can see a snippet of the building rendering in the center of our graphic. It shows the covered space and the restroom. This would be the farm user side. The opposite side of the building has additional restrooms and would be accessible for the trailhead space. The two areas, trail access side and working farm side, would be separated by fencing. The larger graphic here is the trail concept. The white lines are the trail, and that starts up off Northeast 78th Street. Not shown here is a small parking area anticipated to be constructed in the area indicated for future public access. The trail connects to the Harvest Pavilion and winds its way around the farm. It will feature wetland views, a wooded walk with some of the most beautiful big leaf maples and western red cedar. It passes by working farm spaces so you can get a glimpse of work going on today to help feed members of our community. And then it traverses up the steepest terrain of the farm near the center of this graphic to see views of Mount St. Helens and territorial views of Hazel Dell to the north. As it continues south, it has an interpretive stop at a historic cemetery and then connects to Hazel Dell Community Park. Trails at the north end of the park in the flatter areas will be constructed to meet ADA standards for accessibility. In the center of the farm, the slopes are too steep to meet those guidelines, but we will design them to meet U.S. Forest Service design guidelines for accessibility. We will also be meeting with Clark County's Accessible Community Advisory Committee further into design to get a better understanding of accessibility needs from the community. More in-depth information on this project is available on our website, including a video featuring views from the future trail. Please feel free to email me if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.